Kaya Guruve Gurachandraya Radhikaya Tadale Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Sadbhaktaya Namo Mahavaranjaya Krishna Prema Pradaya Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namaste Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Hirati Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanu Suti Devi Pranamami Panchakalpatarubhyascha Kripasindhubhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. First of all, offer my humble obeisances to the lotus feet of my Diksha Guru. Nityalila Pravishna Om Vishnupada Suttarasnasi Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Swami Maharaj. The same heartfelt obeisances to the lotus feet of my Shiksha Guru. Nityalila Pravishna Om Vishnupada Suttarasnasi Srimad Srila Gauragovinda Swami Maharaj. All of our illustrious Guru Varga who have made our path very clear, very straight, and very profound by their teachings, their writings, their blessings. I offer my humble obeisances to all Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis gathered here to perform this Sankirtan Yagna, hearing and chanting. And especially headed by Bhakti Sridhara Maharaja, who is very kindly blessing us with his good association and teaching us so many things about Bhakti. So, continuing with the understanding and glorification of Srimad Bhagavatam, there are unlimited glories of Bhagavatam because Krishna is unlimited. Krishna Tuya Bhagavat Vibhu Sarvasraya. We are Anu, infinitesimal. Krishna is Vibhu, he's unlimited. He's Sarva Asraya, he's the shelter of everyone. So Krishna Tulya Bhagavat means that Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam is non-different from Krishna, who is the shelter of all. Prati shloke, prati akshare, nana artakaya. In every shloka, indeed in every syllable, there are many, many meanings. So Maharaj said last time, if we cannot read even one shloka in a day, we should read one syllable. Because every part of Srimad Bhagavatam is tasty, nectarian, and sweet. Just like mangoes, even in the unripe stage, in the middle ripe stage, and the fully ripe stage. The mango can be used for salad, for drinks, for chutney, in so many different ways. So Srimad Bhagavatam, from the beginning to end, beginning with Krishna's lotus feet up to his lotus face, 10th canto, his beautiful lotus eyes, and all the ornaments on his body described in the 10th canto, especially describing the wonderful pastimes of Krishna and Vrindavan. So, to hear Srimad Bhagavatam, we should hear from Rasik Vaishnavas, Yaha Bhagavata Pada Vaishnavirastane Ekanta Asrayakare Chaitanya Charane. The sister Granth of Srimad Bhagavatam is Chaitanya Charitamrita. Actually, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur said that it's better to read Chaitanya Charitamrita first. Because, why? Chaitanya Charitamrita is considered a postgraduate study. So in school, normally we don't skip ahead and read and study postgraduate classes. They're more difficult to understand. So why Saraswati Thakur said, if we read Chaitanya Charitamrita and get the blessings of Chaitanya Charitamrita and understand it, we can approach Bhagavatam. Because Chaitanya Charitamrita is non-different from Mahaprabhu, and through his mercy, especially Nitai Gaura's mercy, we can enter Vrindavan, we can enter into the lotus service of lotus feet of Radha and Krishna's service. So he said if all the books in the world were destroyed and one book was left, it would be Srimad Bhagavatam, there'd be no loss. And Chaitanya Charitamrita. Yeah? Okay. So that's the point. Chaitanya Charitamrita, if we approach a Vaishnav, Yaha Bhagavata Pada Vaishnavarastane, go to that place where a pure Vaishnav is and hear Bhagavat from him, then we can fully surrender to the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So what type of Vaishnav and how we should listen to Srimad Bhagavatam? Srimad Bhagavatartanam Rasiko Ashvata Swaha Sajatya Asaya Snigde Sadhu Sangha Satovare. We should hear Srimad Bhagavatam from those Rasik Vaishnavas who are tasting. Rasiko Ashvada Swaha. Ashvada means to taste. Rasik, those who are tasting Srimad Bhagavatam, we should hear. As Maharaj said yesterday, there's so many professional reciters for money and for fame and for position, for tishta, etc. They're reciting Bhagavatam. But their gain will be material, and anyone who hears them will get some material gain at best. We should never hear Harikatha from the lips of a non-devotee or a non-Vaishnava, because that's compared to milk that's been touched by the lips of a serpent. It will have a poisonous effect. So we should hear Srimad Bhagavatam and relish Srimad Bhagavatam, discuss it, and consider its different aspects in the association of one who understands its meanings and one who is tasting the nectarian mellows of Srimad Bhagavatam. Sajatiya Asai Snigde Sadhu Sangha Satovare. Sajatiya means that they should have the same type of moods that we're aspiring to obtain. They should be sajatiya. They should be in the same type of line of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, especially of Rupa Goswami, so that we can understand what is the real esoteric, deep meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam, how it is explaining all the glories of Srimati Radhika and all the glories of Vrindavan. Everything from the first canto to the 9th canto leads up to the 10th canto, then 11th canto and 12th canto summarizes and brings us back to the conclusion of Sri Krishna's Vrindavan pastimes. So, if that reciter is sajatiya, in the mood that we are aspiring for, and he's snigde, which means he's affectionate towards us. If we have no relation, if we have no humility, no service mood, no nice friendly relations with that Vaishnava, then that Vaishnava may not be affectionate towards us. And if that Vaishnava's heart is not so soft and is not showing affection, but is simply reciting Harikatha and doing Bhagavat Pravachan for his own benefit, his heart may be hard and he's not showing love and affection and compassion to those who are listening, then also this transmission will not take place. So Gurudev said that especially that sadhu should have elected us as, what's the word he used, Dayabak, or the inheritor of the wealth of his heart. Right? The moods that are in his heart, the inheritor of what he's giving, especially the moods and the realization and the deep understanding of Srimad Bhagavatam. He's elected us as a proper recipient and wants to show mercy to us because of our service mood, our surrender mood, our attentiveness, and our humility. If we don't have some qualities, then he may not want to be compassionate. We also have to be a proper receptacle. Then we can receive the meanings of Bhagavatam. Sajatiya asa is snigda sadhu sangha satovare. So sadhu sangha means he must be a sadhu. Sadhu Sadhanoti sadayati iti sadhu. He knows the process of sadhan. He himself is practicing sadhan, and he knows what is the sadhya, what is the ultimate goal of life. So he is, as Maharaj said yesterday, not just theoretically speaking prachar, but he's also doing achar. He's doing practice himself. And the combination of achar and prachar makes that of his ability to realize and have some potency in speaking Bhagavatam, and therefore we can receive so much from him. Satam prasangam mama virya sambhavo bhavanti vitar rasayana gata tajosanar asu pavarga vartmani shradharati bhakti anu. Coming in the intimate association of sadhu, hearing the very powerful, potent satam prasangam mama virya samvido, with so much power and potency, their harikatha, then very quickly the path of liberation can become open to us in the true sense. Liberation, as described by Sukadeva Goswami in the second chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, means to realize our eternal Svarupa and our eternal loving service with Krishna. That type of realization. Then Shraddha, Rati, and Bhakti will sequentially manifest in our life, very asu, very quickly. So, I've been requested to speak very briefly, so I'll end here. Where's the Bhagavatam? Huh? Which one? Sadhu Sangha Satovare. Sadhu Sangha Satovare. So what is the best type of association? Satovare. Sato means for oneself, and vare means better. So there's so many types of association. The best type of association is to have that sajatiya asaya snigde type of sadhu, same type of mood, and that person is affectionate to. That's one understanding. You can elaborate on that further. So thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to speak some Harikatha, because in Kirtan everything is included. It's very enlivening to hear. This is like a yagna to hear. I was thinking today we're coming for Sankirtan Yagna. Those who are intelligent in Kali Yuga, they perform Sankirtan Yagna. The Sankirtan Yagna is two-parted. One part is speaking, another part is hearing. Those who are hearing, they perform some austerity. You have to be attentive, have to be peaceful in the mind, right? And have to have an open heart. And those who are speaking, they also have some preparation. They have to be control their mind and senses, have to have a certain level of bhakti. Otherwise their words will have no potency, will have no meaning. They also have to do some study of Shastra and learn some things. So everyone is performing their duties, and this is a great yagna. Like in previous ages, the sages would come together to do fire yagna. So we've come together here to do the Sankirtan yagna. Gaur Premanandi.
Prapto jasya प्रार्थितकृपया श्रीगुरुं तं नतोऽस्मि। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवैभव पुरी गोस्वामी नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिसिद्धान्त सरस्वतीति नामिने। अजानुलम्बितभुजौ कनकावदातो संकीर्तनैकपितरौ कमलायताक्षौ विश्वम्भरौ द्विजवरौ युगधर्मपालौ वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरौ करुणावतारौ। हेलोधुलितखेदया विशदया प्रोन्मीलदामोदया साम्यशास्त्रविवादया रसदया चितार्पितोन्मादया शाश्वतभक्तिविनोदया समदया माधुर्यमर्यादया श्रीचैतन्यदया निधे तव दया भूयादमन्दोदया। तस्या अपार रससार विलासमूर्ते रानन्दकन्द परमाद्भुत सौख्यलक्ष्म्या ब्रह्मादिदुर्गमगति वृषभानुजाया कैङ्कर्यमेव मम जन्मनि जन्मनि स्यात्। तवैवास्मि तवैवास्मि न जीवामि त्वया विना इति विज्ञाय राधे त्वं नय मां शरणान्तिकम्। राधे वृन्दावनाधीशे करुणामृतवाहिनी कृपया तव पादाब्जे दास्यं मह्यं प्रदीयताम्। हा देवी काकुभरगद्गदयाद्यवाचा जाचे निपत्य भुवि दण्डवतोद्भटार्तिः। अस्य प्रसादमबुधस्य जनस्य कृत्वा गान्धर्विके निजगणे गणनां विधेहि। हे देव हे दयित हे भुवनैकबन्धो हे कृष्ण हे चपल हे करुणैकसिन्धो हे नाथ हे रमण हे नयनाभिराम। हा हा कदा नु भवितासि पदं दृशोर्मे। नीलाचल निवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्र सुभद्राभ्यां जगन्नाथाय ते नमः। श्री जगन्नाथ नीलाद्रि शिरो मुकुटरत्न हे दारु ब्रह्मन् घनश्याम प्रसीद पुरुषोत्तम। भक्त्या विहीना अपराधलक्ष्यै क्षिप्ताश्च कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि त्वां शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दम् यं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातराजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवो विनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् तमादिदेवं करुणानिधानं तमालवर्णं सुहितावतारम् अपार संसार समुद्र सेतुं भजामहे भागवत स्वरूपम् वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्रीजीव गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। First of all, I offer my innumerable Sashtang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of my Gurupada Padma, Nitala Pravishta Om Vishnupada Ashtotra Sata Sri Srimad Bhakti Vaibhava Puri Goswami Maharaj, and pray his causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sashtang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of His Divine Grace Nitala Pravishta Om Vishnupada Ashtotra Sata Sri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj, and pray his causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sashtang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of His Divine Grace Nitala Pravishta Om Vishnupada Ashtotra Sata Sri Srimad Gaura Govinda Swami Maharaj, and pray his causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sashtang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of His Divine Grace Nitala Pravishta Om Vishnupada Ashtotra Sata Sri Srimad A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada, and pray his causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sashtang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of His Divine Grace Nitala Pravishta Om Vishnupada Ashtotra Sata Sri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada, and pray his causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sashtang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of all Guru Vargas, Guru Parampara, and pray their causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sashtang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of Sripad, Narari Prabhu, Sripad, Jairisi Prabhu, Tirthapad Prabhu, Bhajanath Prabhu, Radhakanta Prabhu, Dayanidhi Prabhu, Lakshmipati Prabhu, Indupati Prabhu, Gaur Sundar Prabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, and to all present Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, devotees, Preda Pajalas Mursya. Yesterday we were discussing Jnane Prayasa Mudapasya Namante. There is something to know more, I will discuss. But today it is very important word. Radhakanta Prabhu explained it. We should know it clearly. How we can improve in our devotion? Unless we know meaning of this verse, not only knowing, unless we practice accordingly, our devotion will not increase, will not improve. So this verse is very, very important. This is the verse explained by Rupa Goswami in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. He explained about 64 limbs of devotion in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. These limbs were present in different Puranas, different scriptures in different forms, not all together in one place. In Skanda Purana some places, in Padma Purana some places, in different Purana, different places, in different limbs. But Rupa Goswami took all together and put in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu and categorized into 64 limbs. Among 64 limbs, one is Sadhu Sangha. Among 64, 5 are prominent. Among 5, one is Sadhu Sangha. This Sadhu Sangha, how to do Sadhu Sangha? Here Rupa Goswami explained again. That is Sutra, Sadhu Sangha. But Vritti is, this is called Vritti. Vritti means Sajatya Sayasningde Sadhu Sanghe Soto Vari. Unless we do this, then our bhakti will not be nourished. We are doing sadhu sangha, why not nourishing? Because we don't know this clearly, or if we know also, we are not practicing clearly according to this. How our bhakti will improve and nourish if we follow strictly this verse. What is this? In each and every word of this vritti, we should give attention. So only sutra means formula or abbreviation, that is sadhu sangha. Among 5 prominent limbs of devotion, one is sadhu sangha. So it is sutra. Sutra means formula, only sadhu sangha, 4 words, sadhu sangha. This is like sutra. Then Rupa was saying, for this he wrote vritti. Vritti means little explanation. Now, commentary is big. So we should know, sutra is different, vritti is different, commentary is different. What is sutra? Sutra is abbreviated form, very small, that is called sutra. Sutra is sadhu sangha, condensed. Very condensed, very short form is called sutra. Like for example, Vedanta Sutra. Vedanta Sutra, why it is called Vedanta Sutra? Because all formula are like sutra, condensed form. For example, Athato Brahma Jigyasa, the first sutra of Vedanta. Athato Brahma Jigyasa, only this. Then what is the meaning of this? Atha means after that. Ataha, isiliye means that is why. Brahma, Brahma means not only this Soka, impersonal Brahma. Brahma means Para Brahma, Krishna. Jigyasa means we should try to know. This is the meaning of this sutra. But here it is called Athato Brahma Jigyasa. Again we have to make vritti little, and the big commentaries compiled by all acharyas. Unless, yesterday we were discussing, but all devotees could not listen. Now again repeating. If any acharya going to establish any sampradaya to preach in public, he cannot be accepted as a acharya or sampradaya unless they have prasthanam-traya. Prasthanam-traya. What are prasthanam-traya? Means 3 prasthanas. What are prasthanas? The commentary on Vedanta Sutra, the commentary on Upanishads, the commentary on Bhagavad Gita. If any acharya not writing these commentaries, then that is a non-bona fide sampradaya, unauthorized. No, he cannot present in the society as a bona fide sampradaya unless his Acharya writes commentary on these three scriptures which are called Prasthanantraya. So, this Vedanta, on this Vedanta every Acharya are bound to write commentary unless it cannot be registered in society as a bona fide sampradaya. You may register officially in government, sadhus will not accept. So to present in front of sadhus as authorized sampradaya, your Acharya should write one commentary on Vedanta. And Vedanta is in sutra form, like Athato Brahma Jigyasa. But for this sutra, Vritti is there, little explanation. But for commentary is big explanation. And our all Acharyas they did this. Before, in our sampradaya, we had no commentary on this. So many complaints came to our sampradaya. And Ramanandi Sampradaya who were in Jaipur, they complained in King of Jaipur. They told these Gaudiyas they are non-bona fide Sampradaya. We are not agreed to accept them. King asked why? Because they have no commentary on Vedanta Sutra, Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads. So they have no Prasthanantraya. So we cannot accept as a bona fide Sampradaya. They complained in front of king. King what he will know? He can know how to rule the kingdom. How he can know what is Vedanta Sutra, what is Bhagavad Gita, what is Upanishad. So he could not know. Okay, if this is the reason to establish the Sampradaya, okay, we will call to Gaudiya Sampradaya devotees. Then he called to Jaipur. But at that time, he sent the information to Gaudiya Sampradaya devotees that in your Sampradaya you have to present the Prasthanantraya in my kingdom, Jaipur. Unless your Sampradaya will be rejected. And till now, in our Sampradaya, many Acharyas they gone, but they did not write. Why? There was no necessity. And no one has a complaint. All were accepting. So they thought no need. It was going on. But now complaint came. Especially for Ramanandi Sampradaya, from Ramanandi Sampradaya. So from Ramanandi Sampradaya they complained that Gaudiya Sampradaya has no Prasthanantraya. So we are not agree to accept them as bona fide Sampradaya. So now they are worshipping as a Radha Govinda. It is non bona fide. So they requested to the king to change the process of worshipping. You should worship as a Lakshmi Narayana or a Krishna Rukmini. Rukmini Krishna, not as Radha Govinda. So unless they will present their Prasthanantraya, the process of worship, name of the deity should be changed. Then you have to change Rukmini Krishna or Lakshmi Narayana, no Radha Govinda. Then Jaipur king called to the Gaudiya Sampradaya authorities to present their Prasthanantraya. At that time, big problem came to Gaudiya Sampradaya. Then what to do? Then that messenger came to Vrindavan. In Vrindavan, he asked to all Vaishnavas, who is prominent here? At that time, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur was prominent Vaishnava at that time. But he was very old. So he could not go. Otherwise, he could have gone and ride. But he was old. But at that time, Baladev Vidyabhusana Prabhu was there. So he sent to him to protect the Sampradaya. Then Baladev Vidyabhusana Prabhu went and sat in front of Radha Govinda and prayed to him. Oh Govinda, this Sampradaya, Ramanandi Sampradaya, they want to change your name. You are our life and soul. You are our Abhidaya deity. If you will change your name and form, we will have no life at all. So kindly protect us, our Sampradaya, and what is needed, you give me. So according to your instruction, I will do. So he was sitting in front of Radha Govinda and writing in that Govinda temple only. When he was thinking, then one garland fell down from Radha Govinda's neck. Then Pujari thought this is the blessing to him, so he gave that garland to that Baladev Vidyabhusana Prabhu. Then he started writing. And in that writing, first he wrote in the Vedanta Sutra, the commentary which is called Govinda Bhashya. Govinda Bhashya. Why? By the blessings of Radha Govinda, he wrote this commentary. So he kept the name of the commentary as Govinda Bhashya. But other sampradayas commentaries are different name. For example, although Mayavadis, Shankaracharya, they are Mayavadi, impersonal, but still they wrote commentary on Vedanta, so their sampradaya easy, they can establish. So any person who want to establish one sampradaya, if he writes 3 prastantraya, he can register his sampradaya in the society, no problem. So Shankaracharya has already Vedanta Sutras commentary. He has Bhagavad Gita commentary. He has Upanishad commentary. So there is sampradaya is there. So sampradaya, what is it? Shankaracharya Sampradaya Vedanta Sutra commentary is called Saririka Bhashya. He wrote, Shankaracharya himself. So his name is Saririka Bhashya, the commentary of Saririka. Then Ramanujacharya has also one commentary on Vedanta, that is called Sri Bhashya. And Madhvacharya also the Sampradaya, that his commentary is there. Sarvagya Bhashya. Then what Sampradaya more? Sri, Madhva, then Nimbarka Sampradaya. Nimbarka Sampradaya also Parijata Bhashya. Parijata Bhashya is there. Huh? Ramanandi are there, Ramanandi Bhashya is there. They are really, they divided from Ramanuja Sampradaya, became 2 parts, 1 part came as a Ramanandi. Before they were originally, they came from Ramanuja. But after that, they introduced Sitaram worshipping, so they became Ramanandi. But originally, Ramanandi was not there before. After Ramanuja Sampradaya, Ramanandi came. So they have also commentary. Then Baladeva Vidyabhusana, he prayed to Radha Govinda. By his blessing, he was writing. Then he presented Govinda Bhashya. And for Bhagavad Gita also he wrote commentary. For Upanishad also he wrote commentary. Then no Ramanandi Sampradaya, no other Sampradaya could able to say that Gaudiyas are non-bona fide. Then all of them, they became silent. And Baladeva Vidyabhusana expressed in front of the king, in presence of all Sampradayas, Acharyas, that this Radha Govinda is bona fide and name will be Radha Govinda and worship will be as Radha and Govinda, no Rukmini and Krishna, no Lakshmi Narayana. Since then, all Sampradaya are bound to accept Gaudiya Sampradaya as a bona fide Sampradaya. बोल श्री राधा गोविंद जी की जय, बोल श्री बलदेव विद्याभूषण प्रभु की जय. So Baladev Vidyabhusana Prabhu is the protector of Gaudiya Sampradaya. If he would not compile these commentaries, then Gaudiya Sampradaya had big problem. Since then, our Sampradaya is going on. So, in that Sampradaya, our Rupa Goswami also wrote many scriptures. So, how to associate with sadhus, how to improve the devotion, this is very important verse. That is, for explanation of Sutra, I went to explain about Govinda Bhashya. Why? In Vedanta Sutra is Athato Brahma Jigyasa. Only this. This is called Sutra. Then if you read commentary and Baladeva Vidyabhusana's Govinda Bhashya, then you will find Bhakti, little explanation. Then big commentary, explanation. So here also Sadhu Sangha is Sutra. Then Vritti also Rupa Goswami explained it. Sajatiya Saes Ningde Sadhu Sanghe Swatava. This is Vritti. Then you have to explain, that is commentary. So what is the meaning of this Sadhu Sangha Sutra? Sajatiya. What kind of Sadhu Sangha? Like Radhakanta Prabhu before explained. If we associate any sadhu, that is beneficial, but not sufficient. According to our destination, it is not sufficient if we associate any sadhu. Because sadhu sangha is always beneficial. You will have no harm at all, but it cannot improve properly unless you are careful while associating with the sadhus. Because it is something is better than nothing, always true. So if you are associated with materialist people, it is better to associate any kind of sadhu than materialist. Because by association of materialist, you will lose devotion and your mind will be contaminated. But by association of sadhus, any kind of sadhu, you will have some profit, at least better than materialist. But still it is not sufficient for improvement to attain the goal unless we are careful. Then how to associate the sadhus, how we should be careful, it is explained by Rupa Goswami, Sajatiya. Sajatiya means same category, same caste. Caste means sampradaya. Same sampradaya and same mood, same destination. If one has other destination, if we will associate with other destination, for example, other 4 sampradayas, their destination is different. Our destination is different. If we associate with them whole life, our bhakti will not nourish. Let them, they do according to their sampradayas and followers, then they will attain their goal. And if they will come in our sampradaya also, they cannot be happy. So, Sajatiya is important also. So, then this is Sajatiya. Sajatiya Asaya. Only every word we should pay attention. Sajatiya means same category or caste or sampradaya. Then we have to pay attention Asaya. Asaya means Antakarana. Heart. Don't think only if you are a Gaudiya Sampradaya and associate with the Gaudiya Sampradaya, then became perfect. Understand? Asaya also necessary. Asaya. Heart also necessary. Same heart. His heart, Antakarana, internal, his heart should be like that. Only not in the dress. Not in yes. Yes, by heart is necessary. Only by understanding not perfected. Like today one came and took initiation. So he became disciple of Gaudiya Sampradaya, but does not practice at all. Only doing tilak and neck bead and cloth. And showing that I am devotee only. Never practice, never chants, never follows to Gurudev. Does not understand what is Harinam. Does not understand what is Diksha. But only proclaim I am the disciple of Gaudiya Sampradaya only. By this is not sufficient. Antakarana, Asaya. Whatever Gurudev instructed, what Vaishnavas are instructing, what is explained in scripture, one who is following clearly from heart, his heart should be according to the Sampradaya also. Then Sajatiya Asaya.
Can you say mood?
Mood also. Same heart, same antakarana, same mood, same sampradaya. Then it will nourish. Sajatiya Saya. Snigdha also. Snigdha means very soft, tender, not harsh, so that any devotee will not come to him. Then how? If devotee will not go to him, then how we benefited? Fear. Then if we are very, very fearful always, if he is a Mahabhava, that is different. But if we are taking any Siksha Guru, etc., if we cannot go there, how will take Siksha? If we are fearful to ask anything, then how you will learn more? And his heart should be soft. It does not mean that if angry, it is quite wrong. No. Angry also, but his heart should be soft. Here we should be careful also to understand this. Like, if any sadhu becoming angry, we should not think that he is not a real sadhu. In the anger, externally we cannot understand, because Rupa Goswami explained in Upadesamrita. That's why we should first know this, Upadesamrita. That what is it? Drushtei svabhava janitai vapusasya dosai na prakritattat miha bhakta janasya pasyat ganga bhasam na khalu budu budu phena pankai. Then? Okay, here we will put no need, because if we explain all verses, then it will take more than one class. So we will pay what is the point of anger, etc. Sometime one devotee is becoming angry, drushte swabhava, because it is his swabhava. But still, only by looking anger we cannot judge he is not a real sadhu. Because sometimes sadhus are becoming angry, what for our benefit, for our good. Why sadhus one nature is explained by Krishna to Uddhav, Vajradapi kathorani mruduni kusmadapi. Sadhus one quality is Vajradapi kathorani mruduni kusmadapi. So unless we understand this quality of sadhu, we may commit offense. If we see someone becoming a little angry, but if we don't try to understand deeply, then we may commit offense that he is not sadhu, then problem. So, because sadhu's one nature is Vajradapi kathorani, mruduni kusumadapi. If necessary, sadhus can become more than thunderbolt. Vajradapi kathorani. In this material world, we are giving example always. Thunderbolt is the strongest object. Thunderbolt is the strongest, Vajra. But Vajra means thunderbolt. So even more harder than stone, etc. So in scripture, the thunderbolt is the strongest one in comparison. So everywhere it is considered like thunderbolt, means very strong. Sometimes sadhus are becoming more than thunderbolt. We will see very strong, very. But if necessary, the same sadhu's heart will become mruduni kusmadapi. His heart will be softer than a lotus petal. So why? Because when they are looking that we are committing mistake, to rectify us, they will become more than thunderbolt. Why? If that time he will become soft, nobody will fear, nobody will follow. So we can easily commit the offenses. So that is why Krishna giving that quality sometimes when necessary. And when we are doing right and we are obedient, we are practicing perfectly, then same heart becoming softer than lotus petal. So by this we cannot judge only by external activity that he is not sadhu. Ruposam wonder that is why. Drushtei swabhava janitai vapusasya dosai na praktutatamya bhakta janasya pasyet. Means we should not see to a devotee that he is a very low class devotee, he is not a real devotee, if we see that he is not so beautiful. Because beauty is not the identity of a sadhu. A sadhu may become very ugly, but he may be Mahabhagavat. But one sadhu may be in the garb very beautiful, in the dress, in the appearance. One sadhu may be very, very beautiful, but it does not mean he is a high class sadhu. Even he may not sadhu also sometimes. Sometimes he may not sadhu. Nowadays you will find many dresses of sadhu everywhere available. So many robbers, rascals, nonsense in the dress of sadhu cheating people. And after that they are being arrested by police. You find internet, you will find many things about it. Many. Yes. So don't be cheated. Be careful. Unless we know this, then you will be cheated. So because nowadays it is very easy to get the dress, color. Just bring color, make painting or make color. And tilak also available in the market. So put tilak and neck bead also available in the market. Even nowadays, Amazon store arrange everything. By order also, you need not go to anywhere. From whole world you can get anything, only sitting in the room. So this is very easy to get. So by this you cannot become sadhu. Unless we know this carefully, then we have to face many problems. Recently I got one news that one person was cheating lakhs people. Now recently on 8th he arrested. But he had thousand followers, not thousand, million followers now. He was influencing by duplicity, but duplicity will not last long. Is it? So, duplicity will not last long. One day it will be caught. No one can protect. No one can give protection to him. Because Satyam eva jayate. Only Satya, truth will get victory. It may take time, but always victory will go to the truth. Untruth cannot get victory. Sometime it may influence to the public. You see, if you find the history also, you find so many non-bona fide leaders. They attracted people long time, but after that you cannot find single person. Even you cannot find their name anymore. In India, Rajneesh, you know. Rajneesh was so powerful and he was influencing to whole world. I heard, I have not seen to him. It is my good fortune. That Krishna did not let me to see him. It is very good. So it is Gurudeva's blessing, Vaishnava's blessing, Mahaprabhu, Radhakrishna's blessing that I had no association with him and his followers. But according to his background history, I am listening that he was very powerful to influence. And he had many aeroplanes. Cars also. Car is nothing. If aeroplane is there, what to speak about car? Car is nothing. If aeroplanes are there. So he was influencing many people. And ignorant people, they were following. But his philosophy was non-bona fide, very nonsense philosophy. Which will create a problem to the whole world. And at last, he influenced the whole, even Western country, many people, they were going and following to him. Many became disciples. But now, you cannot listen Rajneesh's name also now. I gave one example, many are going on. Recently on 8th of August, one happened also. He had also many. So, this will not last long. So, to know sadhu, we should know all the rules and regulation, qualities, symptom based on scripture. No speculation at all. Without proof, we should not accept anything. Otherwise, we will be cheated. If some proof is like, that is why our Mahaprabhu explained it, that Sarvatra Pramanadive Puranamacam. We should give proof from Puranas and best Purana Srimad Bhagavatam, and which is favorable to all these, we should take proof. No speculation is necessary. And those who are so-called gods and cheating leaders of religion, they cannot prove by scripture that we are God or we are this and this. Non-bona fide, they cannot prove. Because that is speculation. So they will not last long. So similarly, according to Rupa Goswami's formula, how to know the sadhu, it is not the process to know the sadhu only by appearance. One sadhu may not be beautiful, but if he is not beautiful, we think that he is not good sadhu, then big offense will come. And if he is very beautiful, if we think only he is sadhu, he may not be sadhu. It is not true always. Like I gave example, nowadays very beautiful dress is available and many beautiful personalities are there and they are presenting themselves, I am very nice sadhu. But after few years, they are going to jail. Many are in the jail now. All of you have some knowledge. Because nowadays it's very easy to know through internet. So for this we should be very careful. What is instructed by Rupa Goswami. Rupa Goswami explained, Drushte Sohavajanitai Babusasta Dosai. If we are looking some ugliness, not beautiful any sadhu, but only by looking that we should not decide he is not a proper sadhu. Or if he is very beautiful, we should not think that he is only real sadhu. Then how to judge? He gave example. If someone has some, I will give you one example how to understand very easily. For example, Ashtavakra Muni. He was 8-folded band form. When he was going, very ugly, not looking beautiful. So what did happen? When Ashtavakra Muni was going, then Sudarsana Gandharva, one Gandharva called Sudarsana, who was very, very beautiful. Because he is a Gandharva, celestial singer, celestial dancer. So he is very beautiful. One day Ashtavakra Muni was going through Brajamandal in Vrindavan. When Ashtavakra Muni was going, his body was eightfold bent. So when he was going, looking very ugly. And appearance also not beautiful, and body was also not straight. In eight part of the body he were bent. So when he was going, it was looking very odd. So at that time when Ashtavakra Muni was going, at that time Sudarsana Gandharva was in Vrindavan. And when Ashtavakra Muni was going in that forest of Vrindavan in Brajamandal, then Sudarsana Gandharva came in front of that Ashtavakra Muni. And when Ashtavakra Muni was going, he was standing in front of him. And he was commenting and criticizing and joking. Oh, you are very beautiful. Oh, you are very beautiful. But sadhus are not being attracted by this. Okay, let him speak. So he was going. But wherever he was going, this Sudarsana Gandharva was going in front of him and blocking him. Oh, you are so beautiful. You are walking very beautiful. I have not seen such a personality like you. Then also Ashtavakra Muni tolerated. Then he did not see at him. Then he went to other side. When he went to other side also, that Sudarsana Gandharva was proud of his beauty, because he was Gandharva. He was a celestial singer and dancer. So he was proud of his beauty. So he was criticizing to Ashtavakra Muni. Then also Ashtavakra Muni has patience. So he was not paying attention. He was going to other direction. Wherever Ashtavakra Muni was going, then he was blocking to him in front of him and saying, oh, you are very beautiful, very beautiful. And your walking is like is beautiful.
Like a dancing.
Huh?
Like dancing.
Dancing. And dancing. Then also Ashtavakra Muni tolerated. Again he went to other place. Then also again Sudarsana Gandharva went and blocked and told, oh, you are so beautiful, so beautiful. Your walking is better than snake. Snake's walking. Like snake is walking like this.
Yes.
Snake is crooked walking. Snake cannot go straight. So your walking is better than a snake. Now Ashtavakra Muni thought, if I don't teach him, it is not good for him, because his offense increasingly and going to cross the limit. So before limit I should stop him and make his good. Otherwise I don't know how long he will suffer. So now he is going to cross now under limit. If I tolerate now, he will go beyond limit. Then he has to suffer. Then Ashtavakra Muni told, nonsense. Do you know who am I? You are proud of your beauty. You are telling that my walking is better than snake. And you are proud of your beauty. You are looking to the, you are a chamar. Chamar, you know?
Cobbler.
Chamar means who is dealing with the skin. Yeah.
Leather.
Who is working with leather. Local, according to India, it is the lowest one caste. Lowest caste. And who is only paying attention to the body and the skin. So you are looking to the skin. You are not looking to Atma. So you are proud of your beauty. And you are telling that I am walking, my walking is better than a snake. So I am cursing you. You become snake. You are proud of your beauty, so you will, how beautiful you are walking, I will see. You become snake. So when he cursed, then consciousness came. Fell down at his lotus feet. Oh Maharaj, please excuse me, I have committed a mistake. Please excuse me, I am holding your lotus feet. Please excuse me for my mistake. Then Ashtavakra Muni said, okay, at least you begged forgiveness, but you committed offense. So not to repeat in future, you have to take the teaching that you have to become snake. But after that, if you would not have asked forgiveness, then you would have long time in snake body. and you have to suffer. But at last you begged forgiveness, so I am excusing, you will become snake. But as long as Krishna is not coming, touching to you by his lotus feet, you have to stay in snake's body. So that your all anger, all pride, all the arrogance, everything will be purified within this period. But you begged, otherwise I would have given you the course for a long time. Then you would have good teaching. But at last now you realized and repented and asked forgiveness. So I am excusing. But you will be liberated when Krishna will come and touch you by his lotus feet. Now go. Then immediately that Sudarsana Gandharva became snake. Very big snake. Very big snake. Then how? By the blessings of Ashtavakra Muni, then he became snake, he was in Brajamandal. Then one day, Krishna, Nanda Baba, Mother Josoda, all Brajavasi, they went to Ambikavan. In Vrindavan there is, in 84 crores Brajamandal, there is one Ambikavan. There, Katyayani Devi is also, Durga Devi is also there. So, all Brajavasis, headed by Nanda Maharaj and Mother Josoda, with Krishna, they went to Ambikavan. After darsana of Ambika Devi, they were sleeping in that area because it was long distance, so they could not return to the Gokula or Nandagram. They stayed night time there. When they stayed, Nanda was sleeping and Krishna was sleeping little distance. So when Nanda was sleeping, then that Sudarsana Gandharva, now who is snake, he came and swallowed Nanda Maharaj's leg. When he swallowed to Nanda Maharaj's leg, then Nanda Maharaj started screaming, "Oh Krishna, oh Lala, oh Kanhaiya, where are you? Now one big snake swallowed to me. You protect me, you protect me." When Nanda Maharaj listened, but that screamed, that snake is not releasing to Nanda Maharaj. More and more going to swallow. Then all Brajavasis started searching, where is Krishna? Then Nanda Maharaj started addressing to Krishna, "Oh Krishna, where are you? Oh my Lala, please come here, please come here. Now very big snake is here and you are very expert how to subdue the snakes. So you come, please come here." Then after listening Nanda was addressing, Krishna came. When Krishna came, that snake was swallowing to the leg of Nanda Maharaj. Then Krishna kicked by his leg to the snake. When he kicked, immediately that snake converted into Gandharva form. So when he became Gandharva form and folded his hands and prayed to the lotus feet of Krishna, "Oh my God, please excuse me." Then Krishna asked, "Who are you? Let me know your identity first." Then he expressed, "I am Sudarsana Gandharva." "But why did you come here?" Then he told, "I did not come here, I was a snake here. And I was following to your father." "Oh, you were the snake. Although Krishna omniscient doing the pastime, you are the snake who is followed to my father." "Yes, master. Oh my lord, I was the snake who was the big offender." "Then why you became snake?" Then he expressed his offense, that I committed offense at the lotus feet of Ashtavakra Muni. "Why did you commit offense?" "Because of my proud of my beauty." "Then if I now excuse you, then you will commit again offense to my devotees. Now before you committed offense to Ashtavakra Muni, now you committed offense to my father. If I excuse you, you will commit again offense. So I want to suffer you." No, my lord, please excuse me, please excuse me. When I committed offense, I prayed to Ashtavakra Muni, that you excuse me, you excuse me. Then Krishna asked, then what did he say? He said that when Krishna will come in Dwapara, you will go and swallow to Nanda Maharaj, his father, then Krishna will touch by his lotus feet, then you will be liberated. So by his words, now you came and touched, I realized it. Then Krishna told, oh, Ashtavakra had said this. Then that the Gandharva told, yes. Then okay, but be careful. Don't commit this kind of mistake again in future. If you repeat, I will give you punishment again. Then he told, no, my lord, I already experienced it, what to do and not to do. I will not commit any offense to any Vaishnava, any sadhu, who is beloved devotee of you. So you promise this in front of me. Okay, my mother. I will not commit any this. And he fell down again at the lotus feet of Krishna. Then Krishna told, okay, be careful always. Don't be proud of your beauty, opulence, etc. But always remember, don't commit any offense to my devotees in future. Then he repented and promised that I will not commit anymore. Then he told, then you don't stay anymore here, because otherwise you will commit offenses to my Brajavasis. So you go to your planet. So he stand back. So here, if we remember this, then we can know that this verse of Rupa Goswami, that drushtei swabhavajanitai vapusasya dosai na prakrutattamiha bhakta janasya pasyet. Means only by looking the external form of the body, we should not judge he is a devotee or not. Because this is not the measurement to know the rank of devotee. One devotee may be very ugly like Ashtavakra Muni, but not ordinary. One devotee may be very beautiful more than Sudarsana Gandharva, but he is an offender. He is not great sadhu. He may become. So only by looking the external form of the body, we cannot judge he is a devotee or non-devotee, elevated devotee or a low-grade devotee. It is not the measurement or thermometer to measure the temperature of a devotee. So what is the measurement? The bhajan, the symptom, how his mind is, in which consciousness he is, what are the symptoms in him. These are the measurement. Whether he is doing bhajan or not, whether his mind is in Krishna or not. What is the most important quality of devotee and sadhu? Most important. Sarana. Krishnaika Sarana. That is the Svarupa Lakshana. Other qualities are Tatastha. Most important quality of sadhu is Krishnaika Sarana. If we see someone is completely surrendered to Krishna, he has no other shelter, then we should accept him, he is a sadhu. But,
Can I ask one question regarding this?
Yeah.
In that verse, the sixth verse, Upadeshamrita, we can understand that maybe a sadhu is not beautiful or not learned or something, or not some material quality, but it also says harshness of temperament. So most persons think that a sadhu must be very mild, very pleasing, and you mentioned this, that sometimes out of compassion we may say something. But is that due to karma, that maybe they have this harshness and it's a remnant of their karma, or is it? I'd like to understand a little better about how a sadhu can be.
Yes,
harsh.
when we are looking that sadhus are in a higher platform, like Mahabharata stage, if they are angry, it is Krishna's desire to teach us. But if sadhus are in different category, lower category, then it is their karma. When Mahabharata or high class devotee is becoming angry, means it is Jogamaya's influence to teach us. So then it is not their spontaneous nature. Jogamaya making us like that so that we will learn from him. If they will become always soft, nobody will fear. So this, but it is not applicable to all category devotees. When we are who are lower category devotees, who are only just neophyte and practicing, not at a high level, if they are all, their nature is always angry, it is previous karma's prarabdha.
Beauty is also karma.
Yes, all are karma.
Some is beautiful, some
Yeah.
is not beautiful,
Yes.
based on karma.
Yes,
So the mentality, the harshness could be also be a
Yes.
personality trait from karma.
yes. This is for low class devotees, not for high class. High class devotees are not under this.
But high class devotees may not always be beautiful.
Yes. So then we should not know, we should not think that they are not devotee. Yes. That is why we should be careful while judging. While deciding, we should be careful through scripture. What is explained in the scripture? What are the symptoms of devotee? The most important is Krishnaika Saran. If that quality is there, then we should think devotee is there. This is Svarupa Lakshana. Tatastha, we cannot judge the Vastu or person only by looking Tatastha. Tatastha Lakshana is if there, maybe sometime we can think he is that. But if Svarupa Lakshana is there, we should think that he is sadhu. If after that Tatastha also there, better sadhu. Yeah. So the measurement to know the sadhu is Krishnaika Sarana. And other Tatastha Lakshana if he also coming, then also it is ornament. But if no Svarupa Lakshana is there, only Tatastha, he may not be. For example, other Tatastha Lakshanas may present in ordinary material person. You, for example, munificent, you will find many materials to give him many things. Only that is not sufficient to become sadhu. There are so many people who are generous and helping people and very helpful to other people, but you will see they have no knowledge about God, they don't know who is God, and they have no shelter of Krishna. So they cannot be considered as sadhu. They may be a good person, not sadhu. Yeah. These qualities you can find in material people also, but you cannot find in them Krishnaika Sarana. So if Krishnaika Sarana is there, other Tatastha qualities will come automatic by practice. But if only these qualities, Tatastha, if no Svarupa Lakshana is there, those qualities may not bring to Krishnaika Sarana. So Svarupa Lakshana is the real measurement of a real dharma of Vastu and person. So out of 26 qualities of sadhu, according to Chaitanya Charitamrita, the most important and Svarupa Lakshana is Krishnaika Sarana. Other 25 are Tatastha. So sometime in Vastu or in person, Tatastha Lakshana may appear or may not appear.
I don't think most of us, well I don't, and I'm sure there's several others that don't know the English to what you're saying.
Sorry?
The first
Vastu. Okay.
You're saying the first most important quality is
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I will explain.
Yes.
Okay.
Which means
Yes. Because mostly they know others. Yes. What is Svarupa Lakshana? There are two. Lakshana means a symptom. To know about the object and the dharma or religion of any person or object, there should be two symptoms. One is Svarupa symptom, second is Tatastha symptom. What is Svarupa? Svarupa symptom means it should be always in that person and in that object. It cannot be separated from that. That is Svarupa. Tatastha means at the margin, sometime it may present, it may not present. That is called Tatastha. So Tatastha Lakshana of sadhu are like Mrudu, Suchi, Akinchana, Kripalu, Akrutadroho, like all these qualities. According to Chaitanya Charitamrita, there are 25 Tatastha Lakshanas, means which are ordinary Lakshanas, symptoms. And one is prominent or principal quality, which is called Svarupa Lakshana, means that symptom which cannot be separated from that person and object, which is most important. If that quality or religion is not present in any person or object, then he cannot be in that religion. For example, if we consider sadhu, then what is the symptom of sadhu? What is this religion of sadhu? Then Svarupa Lakshana is Krishnaika Sarana. Means principal symptom is Krishnaika Sarana, which is in Svarupa, in his identity. If a sadhu is not surrendering to Krishna, if he has no worshipping of Krishna, no devotion to Krishna, he cannot be a sadhu, because it is Svarupa Lakshana. He may have other qualities which is Tatastha, which is ordinary. It may sometime appear in the person, or sadhu sometime may not appear. For example, Kripalu, Akrutadroho, Titikhu, Sarvadehina. In according to Chaitanya Charitamrita, Mrudu, Suchi, Akinchana means who is very soft, who is very detached, who is very kindness. Like all these qualities are ordinary. Sometimes it may not appear, but if Svarupa Lakshana, which is principal symptom, that is, he should take shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna. This is important quality or symptom to know the sadhus. If one has this, by his bhajan, by his surrendering, day by day, when contamination will be destroyed, anarthas will be destroyed, other qualities automatically manifest. But if one has no Svarupa Lakshana, which is the identity symptom, his own identity, or which is the principal symptom, we should be in sadhu, that is taking shelter at the lotus feet of Krishna. If he has no this quality, he may not be sadhu. He may be a generous person, may be good person, who is helpful. Because other qualities we may find in other persons also. So, but if we have no symptom of the surrendering at the lotus feet of Krishna and doing his bhajan, practicing his devotion, then he may not be a sadhu. Unless this quality is there. This is called Svarupa Lakshana. Tatastha means ordinary symptom. Marginal. Sometimes both are present. Sometimes both may not present. But importance is Svarupa Lakshana should be there. The principal which is Svarupa means identity. Lakshana means the symptom of identity. It cannot be separated from the object or person. If it is separated, means he is not in that religion and symptom. So we cannot consider that is ideal. Now clear or not? Yes.
Maharaj, I have one question.
Yeah.
Now this symptom of being surrendered seems to be, to me, an internal symptom that cannot be seen from the outside. So if we are going to judge what level someone is at, we have to see something, some activity, some behavior, something. But just like Pundarik Vijayinidhi, when Gadadhar Pandit saw him, he thought, what kind of sadhu is this?
Yeah.
He's dressing very nicely and doing his hair. And he could not see what is the internal level of that person until it was revealed to him by some lila.
Yes.
So
that is why when we ourselves are unable to know the internal mood, internal symptom of a sadhu, then at that time we have to take the help of other Vaishnavas. Like Gadadhar Pandita took the help of Mukunda. Similarly, when we are trying to know what we are unable to know, we should take help of that sadhu who knows him. By his help also we can know. Understood? If we are expert how to know by the association of sadhu according to scripture, then we can also know. But sometimes when it is impossible for us, we can know by the help of other sadhus. Then possible. So this is called the measurement how to know the real sadhu. Unless we know this, then we can commit offenses. That is why Rupa Goswami warned us, Drishti Svabhava Janitai Vapusasya Doshe Na Prakrutattamiya Bhakta Janasya Pasya. And he gave one example, Ganga Bhasam Na Khalu Budbudu Pankai. Means when on the river of Ganges, the flood is there. In that flood, in Ganga water, dead body is going. Many stools are going. If you want to see, you can go in rain season. Now if you go to Mayapur, you can see. Now Mayapur is overflooded. In internet, they are showing in live telecast that they are doing arati and with the water. You have seen? Yeah, this quantity of water. Only arati doing upward, no downward is visible. Only water. So now in this condition of water, you will find many dead bodies, many stools, many contamination in the Ganga. But it does not mean that by this dead body, by this stool, Ganga became impure. No. Ganga, Nira Dharmai, Brahman Dravatam na apaharatu. Means Brahman Drava. Ganga's one name is Brahman Drava. Brahma means Lord Krishna himself, when he melted being compassionate to the human being or all living entities, Krishna himself melted in the form of water. So this is pure. If we, on Ganga, stool also flowing, we should not hesitate. Let stool go other side, other water we can take. And it is pure. All the touching to stool, we should not take. But it is not applicable when we will put in the glass Ganga water and put stool. That is the impure. Because it is a small quantity. That is like Krishna. Krishna is what is Vibhu. So he has no defect. But Jiva is Anu. So Anu has a defect. So Jiva cannot be perfect. But Krishna is always perfect because he is Vibhu. Jiva is Anu. So in Ganga river all water are pure. But when we are bringing some drop of water or small bottle of water, there we cannot say, oh, put stool so we can use this. No, that water cannot be offered to Krishna. That cannot, by that water cannot be worshipped to deities. So Ganga water, which is inside Ganga, that is pure always. If it is taking the dead body or flowing the stools and different contaminations on the Ganga water during flood, but still Brahman Dravatvam na apagatsati. The Brahman Dravatva quality means the purity quality, which is cleaning all the sinful activities, etc., and making pure. All the quality are present, although many stools or many dead bodies, but still that is pure. By serving Ganga, one can be pure, and he can clean his sinful activities, everything. Huh?
In Kali Yuga, holy places, holy rivers, they become polluted, they become contaminated.
Yes, that place.
I absolutely understand it.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
they cannot become contaminated.
Yes, the place are occupied by different nonsense people.
Nowadays, in
Yeah.
Kali Yuga, it is impossible to find any holy place which is not polluted by those who are sinful, those who are materialistic.
Yes, but still Ganga is okay.
And what is the there it is that the
Huh?
holy rivers also become polluted.
Yeah, but they are not losing completely the purity. Yeah. That purity is present. Yes, power is there. Because now by contamination of dead body or stool like not affecting to the purity, similarly we should take this.
Like nowadays, Yamuna river, they are putting so much
Yeah.
industrial sewage, everything comes in.
Yes, but externally all are doing this, internally we should remember the Jamuna. In internal mood, that Jamuna is there present, it is external form to to illusion the conditioned living entities. Jamuna is now in coverage form. Vrindavan also covered by Jogomaya's coverage. So when we will surrender and pray and pray for the Gurudev and Vaishnav's blessings, by their blessing Jogamaya will take out the coverage. Then we can see real form. So for devotees we should see like this. But to conditioned living entity, this is the cover. What condition of Vrindavan, Jamuna, etc. we are looking, it is not real form of Jamuna and Vrindavan. It is aprakata form and covered by Jogamayas. One screen is there, curtain is there. When we will surrender and we will go under the guidance of Guru and Vaishnavas, before going to there, we listen about identity of Vrindavan, about the Svarupa of Vrindavan, Jamuna, then this will not affect us. Because it is coalition influence and Maya's coverage. But internal Jamuna, how? What we listen from Gurudev, what we listen from Vaishnavas, what we study in scripture, we should see accordingly. Then we will have no problem.
So is it the same for understanding who a sadhu is? For
Yeah.
us there is a covering,
Yeah.
but when we surrender and we listen,
Yeah.
then
Yes. Yes.
maybe we can see.
Yes. That is why Rupa Goswami said, externally we cannot understand this. So most important how to know if there is Krishnika Saran. He surrendered to Krishna, everything is Krishna or not. Then it can be judged. And again in that also different levels. It does not mean that if he is worshipping Krishna, then all are equal. Again, Kanishta, Madhyama and Uttama. You have to judge. According to Kanishta symptom, Madhyama symptom, Uttama symptom also you have to see. So, by this we should know, according to Rupa Goswami, Sadhu Sangha, Sajatiya, Asaya, Snigdha. Snigdha means soft. Mostly, Sadhu's quality we should see Snigdha, means his heart should be soft. Only when some are Mahabhagavatas, for our benefit, Krishna making to angry them, so that we can learn from them by their punishment or chastisement for our good.
No difference. If it's actually disclosed that sometimes he has to use hard words.
Yes and no problem. At that time we have to tolerate only.
Maharaj, the way you present it, and it is presented in scripture also, only someone who is somewhat elevated, who is in Madhyam category, he can understand who is sadhu, who is not sadhu.
Yeah. That is why he needs association.
In this Kali Yuga, there are many sadhus are not bona fide, or maybe they have something, but it is better not to have their association.
Yes.
But still, we should give respect.
Respect, we should respect.
But that only a Madhyam Vaishnava can do.
Yeah.
Because Kanishta Vaishnava, they will always be upset and disturbed.
Yeah. That is why we should take help of Vaishnavas always.
Who are
Yeah.
who are
To know this. Yeah. So,
even they are very rare.
yeah. That is why we should pray to Krishna. We should pray to Krishna and Gurudev that they will bless us and arrange for our improvement. So, but what is the process? Here Rupa Goswami is saying, Sajatiya, Asaya, Snigdha means soft heart. Means he should have, like Radhakanta Prabhu explained before, he should have relation, he should have love and affection. Otherwise, no devotee, no people can contact with him. No people can make relation with him. Then how they will respect it? So they will not desire to associate at all. Then they cannot be benefited. So sadhu's quality also to become soft also. And who are soft, then we can think they are beneficial for us. So we can associate with them, we can be benefited. But who they will not allow at all and angry, then we cannot be benefited. So then we have to choose that category.
But Maharaj, there are many sadhus who are very affectionate and so, but they have some other things which are not favorable.
Then you have to, what I am explaining, you have to listen all.
Yeah.
In whom all are present, he is best for us. Understand? So he should be Sajatiya, he should be Asaya, he should be Snigdha also.
But if someone is very affectionate and so, it's very hard to get rid of them.
But if other qualities are not there, this is Tatastha.
But we need affection, we need loving exchange.
Yeah.
If that is there,
Yeah.
and there is some duplicity or hypocrisy,
Yes.
then very hard to get rid of that
Even
person.
it is not only sadhu, even material people, they can love more.
Yeah.
They can attract more people. Many material people,
But
their loving is so highly that people will be attracted. So this is not only.
But Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur says we can recognize material person, he has not the dress of a sadhu. We can be careful.
Yeah.
But in the rest of sadhu, anyone can come and be very kind and very nice and very sweet and capture your attention.
Then you should see the Krishningala Sarana.
Yeah, but
Krishningala Sarana, he is the only shelter is Krishna or not?
those who want, who are intelligent, they can.
Yes.
But many are innocent.
Then if innocent, then he has to
learn.
He need to learn and pray. He has to because
Learn the hard way.
and then he has to pray. Otherwise no way. He has to pray to Guru and Vaishnavas and Krishna to help him. Then Krishna will arrange that proper person. And at the same time he should know how to know this. Then he should do hand over. Otherwise how it is possible? So Sajatiya Snaya, Sajatiya Asaya Snigdha, Sadhu Sangha Swato Bore. And we should associate to the superior devotee to us. If we stay always in inferior devotees, you cannot improve. Why? Because those who are associating with you, if they are inferior to you, then you will become arrogant. Oh, I am the great, like this. Then arrogance will come and we cannot improve more. But if we associate with the superiors, in front of him, we will become automatically weak and humble, and we can learn from them. And by our humbleness, blessing will come. That is why one will be improved only by association of superior devotee to him. Not inferior, even equal also no. Equal also not giving improvement. It cannot improve more.
But if one is associating with like-minded devotees in the association of higher devotees, then they can exchange like that in their service to the higher personality.
Yes, by higher you will get higher profit. But if equal and lower,
Only
Higher must be there. That's
yes,
yeah.
higher must be there. To improve our bhakti day by day. If we want to improve, always higher association is necessary.
So if we have, like Srila Gurudev personally told me that help others. So helping others is showing by example, hearing from higher Vaishnavas will affectionately disclose like that.
So if you associate higher Vaishnava, automatically you will improve.
So that they'll also approach that higher devotee.
Yes, higher Bore means superior to me. If I associate with superiors, then I will improve you.
Well, sometimes devotees, they are helping others. And if you ask them, who do you take association from? They said, I don't need. I take from scripture. And my Gurudev, he is there in uppercut. He's helping me directly. What we should think about that?
If he is really doing, he can get some benefit. If he is really, internally if he is doing or only speaking, that is we have to see. Only speaking to people or only internally doing. Understand? Then he will have some profit. But physical presence will benefit more. Physical presence of superior sadhu will benefit more.
Like if we know there are superior Vaishnavas, and some are telling, I don't need association. I will do by reading books, and I have.
No.
Many are thinking like that.
That is not sufficient.
But by example, Srila Prabhupada, when they asked him, who are you? He would say, I'm the servant of the servant of the servant. And so a very famous person, George Harrison, that conquered him immediately. He realized this by saying, servant of the servant, he's actually saying, I'm taking shelter of my superiors. He never heard Gurudev, Srila Gurudev saying, oh, everything stops in me, I just read, and he always said,
This is our not parampara. Our parampara is to always learn from superior Shiksha Gurus.
Everyone says like that. Rajna's point is that nowadays we see, especially after the departure of acharyas, many devotees will say, I don't need to take association. I have my Gurudev, and they stop with sadhu sangha in this life.
No, this is not correct. This is not correct.
No, what
Why?
I was saying is you never heard that from Srila Prabhupada or any of the
No, but we
acharyas.
nowadays we hear from those who are gurus.
Yeah.
They say, I don't need to listen to anyone. I have my scriptures, my relationship with Guru, and this is what we should do. Yeah. But this is not our thing.
Because means those who are saying like this means they don't know scripture clearly. Let them read Bhakti Sandarbha again. For those who are saying, you tell them you read Bhakti Sandarbha clearly, then you can know what to do. In Bhakti Sandarbha, Jiva was saying clearly explained, more than one Shiksha Guru is necessary. Otherwise, Bhakti cannot nourish. How they will improve? Diksha Guru cannot present always. One day he will disappear. So, Shiksha Guru has no limitation. So, more than one Shiksha Guru is necessary.
You can have many Shiksha.
Yeah. Huh? Many.
Yeah.
Many.
Not only can we have,
No.
but it's favorable to have.
We necessary. Jiva was clearly told, without many Shiksha Gurus, Bhakti cannot perfect. Bhakti cannot improve. When Shiksha Guru is necessary, then read Bhakti Sandarbha. Jiva clearly explained it. When he explained about the Shiksha Guru, then more Shiksha Guru is necessary to improve.
Because our Guru Parampara
Yes,
there,
yes,
they are all
yes.
Guru.
Yeah.
So it's not possible to always be in the physical Vapu association of these great souls.
If physical possible, then that is more helpful.
But Vani Seva, our Srila Prabhupada claims that in the absence of the Vapu, the Vani is most important. Can you explain?
Yes, Bani is important, but
Following the instruction, being obedient.
Bani is important, but that Bani we cannot understand. That is the problem. We will speculate. Then problem. If Bani is in Bani, it is told something, we will understand something.
Oh, if he's obedient to his Guru, and he has some realization that he knows Guru is with him.
No, that is not always correct.
Not always, but I'm saying Prabhupada, our Prabhupada explained how important the Vani was, because you can be in the association but not following, not being submissive.
That Bani, we should try to understand. How will understand? What is written, sometimes we are thinking different, written different. So all are Bani, all scripture are Bani. So what is in scripture it is written different, we understand it different.
So
That problem will
if
come.
someone is actually taking Vani, he'll go and sit at the feet of the Sadguru and take instruction.
That is one of the Vani.
That's one of the Vani.
Yeah. Yes.
Can someone translate the word Vani for newcomers? Vani, can you?
Vani means words. Words of the Guru, words of the teachings and words of the Guru and Vaishnavas.
But Srila Prabhupada in his Vani said, you must associate with pure devotees.
Yes. Yes,
So
all.
that's part, like you said, it's part of the
All our
teaching.
acharyas, they said. No acharya said that only I am that, no others. No acharya said like this.
Srila Prabhupada called us, my brother-in-law and myself, one night to his room, and my brother was, story short, there was a lot of conflict at that time, and between God brothers fighting. And so my brother-in-law said, oh, Srila Prabhupada, I don't seem to get along with my God brothers. And Prabhupada kind of chuckled and said, I didn't either. But then he got serious, he said, and then he counted with his hands, he kind of said, yes, I associated physically with my Gurudev only about 10 times. He said, but I follow his instructions. And then he went further on, my brother said, so what would I do when you leave physically, you're not present? Are you going to leave someone? He said, no, all of you should come to Standard. He said, but go to the Vaishnava, your heart tells you to. So it kind of confirms what you were saying about, also it has to be Ashraya, it has to have the heart, not just the intellect, understanding.
Yeah. So,
One other perception that devotees have, besides what Brajnath recommended, there's a flip side to that. And that some devotees will say, because we cannot know the Svarupa Lakshan of Vaishnava, very difficult, right? Srila, what's the verse? Vaishnava Kriya Mudra?
Begina Bhajaya.
Begina Bhajaya.
Vaishnava Kriya Mudra Begina Bhajaya.
So we had some discussion recently about this, and someone was saying that therefore it's best that we should just honor all Vaishnavas, right?
From a distance.
No, but not make distinctions. But yet, Rupa Goswami teaches us in Upadeshamrita so many different distinctions and how we should relate and serve and think about different Vaishnavas according to their bhakti, right?
Yes, Rupa's in Nectar of Instruction, he explained about different level of devotee, Vaishnavas, and we have to respect accordingly, not equally.
But if someone says you cannot, if you're not on the platform to understand that, then it's better to just respect all Vaishnavas. So what
Yes,
is your
respect no problem.
honor all equally?
But equally also not good. Because if you treat Kanishta as a Madhyama, Kanishta as a Uttama, or Uttama as a Kanishta, then problem will come, offense will come. If you treat Kanishta as a Uttama, and Uttama as a Kanishta, then problem came, if equal.
But Maharaj, these things do happen frequently in this world, because this world is like that.
Yes.
There will always be neophyte people who will glorify someone as Mahabhagavan.
Yeah. Now recently I gone. Yeah, I was speaking in morning time. In morning walk. In sometime in Europe, 2 years back someone said, oh, he is a Mahabhagavan. Not only one sannyasi authorized. One sannyasi told something to some people in some devotee in Europe that he is a Mahabhagavan. But after next year Mahabhagavan is less than Kanishta.
After next year, what happened?
Next year Mahabhagavata even became less than Kanishta. If we will misguided like this, then problem.
As we have seen, spending many years with our Guru Maharaj,
Yes.
and others they become sannyasi and they become teachers, but they don't have so much, but they start glorifying each other and others, whereas we know so many more things. Yeah. So it seems like very Kali Yuga, like a big forest fire.
Yeah.
Very difficult.
Very difficult to know also. Very difficult to know also. Bhaktivinoda Thakur said in his song, Vaishnava song, Jejana Jemana Vaishnava Chinya Adara Kariva Jabe. Means when we should know which Vaishnava, which category. Then we should treat him accordingly. Then Siddhi Avashya. Then Vaishnava song, you have sung? I need spectacle.
According to the
Huh?
So that's what I'm saying. Unless you know the intrinsic quality of
that which is inseparable from the identity.
It also means principle or primary.
Yeah.
The main principle, primary
Okay.
So it falls in the category of Vaishnava etiquette.
Index is in the back, by the first slope.
What is the line now?
Hari Hari Kabe Ami Vaishnava Chiniva. Hari Hari Kabe Ami Vaishnava Chiniva.
Not in there.
It will be in the
Do you know the name of the song?
Huh?
Hari Hari?
I have to see because long time I didn't see.
It's in here?
Hari Hari Kabe Ami Vaishnava Chiniva.
Unless they're
Not in there.
Find it?
So it falls that Vaishnava etiquette is considered general.
Yeah.
Should that we understand according to the parity.
Yeah. According to Abdikara, who is which level, we should respect him. No. Kabe Ami Vaishnava Chiniva. Kabe Ami Vaishnava Chiniva. Vaishnava Chiniva. Means when I will recognize any Vaishnava. Chiniva. You see now. Jejana Vaishnava Chinya Laiva Adara Kariva Jabe Vaishnavera Kripa Jaye Sarva Siddhi Avashya Paivata. You see this one. Bhakti clearly explained. Already told, everything proved. If we mix all together, then problem.
Oh, Hari, when will I recognize who is a Vaishnava?
Radhananda Prabhu, you explain this in English.
The lotus feet of a Vaishnava are a mine of all auspiciousness. I will become maddened by holding them within my heart. So the question is, Kabe Mui Vaishnav Chinivo Hari Hari. When will I recognize a Vaishnava? The worshipful Vaishnava is always transcendental, without faults, and full of bliss. He has deep affection for Krishna's name. He is indifferent to mundane affairs and melts with compassion for the living entities. He's describing his qualities. The Vaishnava is free from false ego. Abhimanahina bhajane pravina.
Abhimanahina bhajane pravina. Here care should be taken.
Expert in bhajan and detached.
Expert in bhajan. What is bhajan? Not expert for other things.
Ishayite anashakta, to detach from sense objects. He is free from duplicity internally and externally. Antara bahire nishkapata sa, completely free from duplicity, internal and external. Same. Nitya lila anurakta, and he is filled with loving attachment for the Lord's nitya lila, eternal pastimes. Kanishta madhyam uttama prabhede. There are three types of Vaishnavas, Kanishta, Madhyam, and Uttama, three Vida Gani, three types, and they are distinguished by their characteristics.
Yes.
I have heard from authorities that one should give affection to the Kanishta Vaishnava.
Yes.
Kanishte adare, Madhyame pranati, offer obeisances to the Madhyam, and Uttama shushusha suni, should fully serve the Uttam Vaishnavas.
So not equal all.
Jai Jaino Vaishnava Chiniya Loya. When I recognize Vaishnavas according to their qualifications, Adara Kori Vajabe, and thus duly honor them, I will certainly receive Vaishnavera Kripa. I'll receive their mercy then. Jahe Sarva Siddhi Avasya Vaivo Tabe, which is the source of all success. Receive all protection, achieve all success.
Only then only all success will come. We have to pray. We have to pray.
But these qualities that you're saying, they're for the Uttama Adhikari, right? The qualities of the Vaishnava, always full of bliss, free from falsehood, that's Uttama Adhikari.
Not only Uttama, Madhyam also.
But not Kanishta.
Kanishta less?
Less, but still some.
According to the three category,
So some
who is Kanishta, he will have these qualities less.
So some
who is Madhyama, he will have medium. Who is Uttama, he will have all.
That's why we give respect to Kanishta, because some Vaishnava qualities.
Yes, respect to everyone, no problem. All Vaishnavas should be respected. Respect, no problem. But association, not all. Association always superior. Then improvement. But respect to everyone. What to speak Kanishta Vaishnava? It is told, Dandavat Pranadabhum Asho Go Kharchandalam. It is told to do Dandavat to a donkey. What to speak Kanishta Vaishnava? Krishna told in Srimad Bhagavatam 11th canto. One should do Dandavat to donkey. And that is not only my hand. Pranamet Dandavat Bhumo. One should do Sashtanga Dandavat to a donkey.
Because Krishna is in his heart?
Yes. Yes.
So,
Maharaj.
Yes.
She has a question, Maharaj.
Bhavatrini first.
Yeah.
So, in the instance of our Srila Prabhupada and Narayana Maharaj, they were not seeking Shiksha Vapu association, and they only had association of lower, and they were Uttamas, and they were appearing
I'm in the expert.
And they had no necessity to go seeking higher association, but they never spoke like that. And I'm not sure how to form my question.
Yes, I understood already.
Yeah.
Who is higher, already higher. For them no need. They are who are already higher. Those who are lower, they want to go to higher, they need all these. Understood my point?
Yes.
Those who are already who are in Uttama, they will help to others only by blessing. So they are already Uttama stage. But those who are Kanishta, they need all these. Then they can go to Madhyama. Madhyama, who is in Madhyama, if he will do this, then he will go to Uttama. So for Kanishta to Madhyama, all these are necessary. Uttama, he is already in higher platform. So he can only benefit to others. Already all. Yeah?
And what is the meaning of the verse Krishna Janma?
Krishna
Bhakti Janma Hai Sadhu. Krishna Prema Janma Teno Punamukhyanga. Even those Uttam Bhagavat said that attain Krishna Prema, still Sadhu Sangha is the chief Anga.
Yeah.
So they're taking Sadhu Sangha.
Yes.
It may not be that they're taking sadhusanga with, it's so obvious in this world.
Yes.
Like I know our Gurudev, he liked to take association of other senior Vaishnavas, always. His godbrothers and Bhakti Maharaj, right?
This is not true, because our Guru Maharaj always associated with Sripad Srila Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Jivanjananda Maharaj, and all senior godbrothers. And uncles also, and he would respect them all, and he would also engage
He would hear their Harikatha patiently.
Yes.
But Prabhupada, maybe the example of A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, it's not so apparent that he was in the same
but that is
way.
also because the Lila Lalita is not clear about this. If you hear from the Vaishnavas how much association he had with Sridhara Maharaja, and how much association he had with his godbrothers, especially Srila Bhakti Pragyan Kesava Maharaj, then it is not true.
They did already.
That he had the association with it.
I'm just saying that, like when I began associating with Srila Gurudev, these other Vaishnavas had already departed. Not completely, but at one point there was hardly anyone around.
Right.
But he never said, oh, I don't need to associate with anyone. But he was unable to have the vaku of higher devotees.
In his Antya Lila, in his final days, then maybe he didn't externally have that so much.
Same with Srila Prabhupada did have association with Srila Sridhara Maharaja through correspondence, and Prabhu saw them meet, saw them together. But generally, they were unable to have vapu of equal or senior Vaishnavas, but they never spoke that they didn't need it. All they needed to do was to associate through Avani.
But they are Nitya Parikas, so...
Yes.
I mean, they always was Radha Krishna.
After night?
Right.
Tomorrow more, maybe. So, they already, what your question is, they already did this, what we need, because they already, after doing, they went up higher platform. Prabhupada did association of his Gurudev first. A.C. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. Then Bhakti Pragyan Kesava Maharaj, Bhakti Rakesh Sridhara Maharaj, all of his god brothers. So then he went to higher platform. He already done this. How he done? And he said to you associate with sadhus. He did not tell to associate anyone.
And also he said, I'm never alone. He said, I'm never alone. Radha Krishna, all my Guru Parampara is there. So
and he wrote everywhere sadhu sangha.
And he even admitted, he said, I also need some association. That is why he would go to Srila Maharaj. And our Guru Maharaj, after Srila Sridhara Maharaj and Srila Bhaktivedanta Maharaj left, the manifest pastimes closed. Then our Guru Maharaj, he said, now I am alone. And he also wanted to go quickly, but he stayed some more years. Then he went on the appearance day of Srila Maharaj. He left this world. How much their relationship is, we have no idea.
Then here one we should understand, because sometimes we are misunderstanding. It is told that we should associate with the superior devotee. It does not mean that we will not associate any other devotee. Means when it does not mean that we will not associate any other devotee. Because where we will stay? Always superior devotee we cannot get. When we have opportunity, we should associate with the superior devotee to improve. And we should try to find superior devotees to improve our devotion. When no opportunity, which devotees are available, with them we should practice together. It does not mean that we will associate. If we become alone, then problem also. Together we should chant and practice. When opportunity that to associate with the superior devotee, we should not lose this opportunity. Because otherwise you cannot improve. Without the association of superior devotees, we cannot improve. Because we cannot know how to improve. They will teach. When no opportunity to associate with the superior devotee, then which devotees are available, with them we should together practice. But we should always pray to Guru and Vaishnava to have the superior devotees association.
Maharaj, if someone is only associating with superior devotee, and they don't know how to properly associate
then problem
with God brothers or new persons, then they're like Krishna. In relation to Krishna as the deity, they know how to worship and honor Krishna, right? But not towards other Vaishnavas. So even though they're associating with sadhus, then they know how to associate with that sadhu, but maybe they don't know.
A real sadhu who knows, he will not disrespect to anyone, respect to everyone. Understand? If he is not respecting properly, means he has some defect.
But that is very rare, real sadhu. And Maharaj also said that if we have no superior association, then we should take shelter of Granta and follow us.
Yes, yes.
All that reading and studying.
What I told, when there is no opportunity, we have to practice ourselves. I told already, when we have opportunity, we should not lose this. When no opportunity, just we among us, we should practice together, read granthas, read scriptures. Because no opportunity what to do, then we have to continue our practice. Then which devotees are available, we will assemble together and practice and study the granthas, all scriptures. When we have opportunity, we should associate.
One of the things in my question, which I wasn't able to word exactly like a question because I'm not very capable, is that some people are saying that they're so elevated, they just need the instruction of their guru and the scriptures, and they don't need to seek out higher association.
No, this is not correct.
But I was seeing and wondering, at the Uttama Adhikari, he actually doesn't have to seek out anything because he's in a totally different, he's there.
Yeah.
But they never spoke like that. They never said, I don't need higher association.
But those who say, they are not real Uttama Adhikari. Those who say this, Uttama always humble. One who says this is not Uttama. It is proved. Already proved.
He says he's Uttama.
Yeah. Uttama never says I am Uttama.
Yeah.
This is the measurement.
Those who say that Krishna
yeah.
devotees,
Yeah. Uttama will never say I am Uttama.
You were saying this morning on the morning walk about the three different levels of Uttama. So if somebody's at the first initial stage of Uttama, wouldn't it be very helpful for them to associate with higher level Uttamas?
Yes. Always to reach till attainment of prema, association is necessary. Till attainment of prema, association is necessary. Dhruva Maharaj, after looking to Krishna, he asking what boon do you want? He asked, you give association of your devotees. Sadhu Sangha. Bhakti mu pravaitam tvaime prasanga. Bhuyad anantame amalasayanam. Oh Ananta, oh Lord, if you want to give me the boon, you always keep me in the association of your sadhus, your beloved devotees who are amala, means pure. You give the association of your pure devotees. He is looking, Krishna is there, and he saw to God. But after looking to God, he could have asked something other. Because all we are practicing to see God. He already have seen God. When God is trying to give boon, he is asking you give your association of your devotees.
Always pray for the association.
Yes, association is always necessary.
But even in prema association.
Yes, prema also association necessary.
So what is that association? When one attains prema, then what is that association?
After attainment of prema, that association is for releasement of pastimes and rasas.
And following in the footsteps of Sripad.
Yes. After attainment of prema, not already he also Brajavasi. After attainment of prema, he will have Vastu Siddhi. So he is already Brajavasi. Krishna will...
Brajavasis are also all in Anugatya. Everyone is in Anugatya, right?
Yes.
Either for Madhya Yashodananda Baba or Lalita.
He will be put, after attainment of prema, Vastu Siddhi will come. He will be put in Brajavasis, whether according to his bhava, Sai bhava. According to his relationship, if he is in Sakya-rasa, he will go to Siddhamsa Baba. If he is in Vatsalya-rasa, he will go to Nanda Baba.
So there are sadhu sangha there also?
Yes, they are best sadhus.
They are in one gun, in one youth. And they are subordinate and middle and medium and superior.
It's getting late.
Now it's time. Unshackled the Mr. Kumar, the sound of power, the West of you. 9 o'clock. 9. So, very good.
We have to start when they get.
Mishnah in his Buddha, that he is always